Hello, everybody. Much later than what I anticipated. Sorry. What are we at? 8 o'clock? 8:30.
This weather update is
Let's
powered by
go
Alliance
over
Maintenance.
the. What do I want to go over? Let's start out with Bayer in here. Storm Prediction Center. They've pushed things back a little to the west. Southwest Missouri, portions of northeastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas is all under marginal or slight risk, and then marginal risk in the green covers Tulsa and up north towards Chanute and Kansas City. This is going to be a complex forecast. We're all we've got the dew point to worry about. See if we can get it high enough for the local area. I don't see any issues with it with dew point anything east of I-49. I think all that is going to be prime for severe weather. Going west is where we're going to run into some troubles because I mean, we've got some cool temps that's going to suppress the storms as well as some clouds. So, in a nutshell, we've got some severe weather. Worse as you work your way east. All modes of severe weather are going to be possible. I'm thinking a few tornadoes for the local area. We're looking at, I would say, ping pong ball size hail, and then we're probably looking at 65, 70 mile an hour winds just because the way the front's going to move through. Let's switch over. Let's look at synoptic here. This is the NAM 3K at 8 a.m. Sunday morning, so we're jumping ahead today here. 9 a.m., 10 a.m., we start seeing showers develop in southeastern Kansas, right along the 542 line. This is kind of the initial wave of the cold front. All right, moving on. This is 11 a.m. and noon. Now we've got a pretty intense line of storms working through southeast Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, kind of adjacent to or parallel to I-44. 1 p.m. it's kind of impacting I-44. Really doesn't uptick pretty quickly from noon to 1 o'clock and even going 2 o'clock. Looking at this, we've got some areas of rotation within the line, and then we've got a lot of wind with it, especially those little bowling segments. All right, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., it's out of here. Actually, I would say 3 p.m., it's out of here. Look on the back side. I wasn't anticipating this, but the last 3 model runs have really pushed the snow amounts. So this is 4 p.m. So we are drastically, and I'll switch over to the temperatures. We are drastically dropping in temperatures. 5 p.m., 6 p.m. We have snow all the way down to Tulsa, Muskogee, northwestern Arkansas, southwest Missouri, southeast Kansas. 7 p.m., 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, midnight into Monday morning, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., up as far as it goes, 1 a.m. So we have snow. All right, let's backtrack. Let's get to about here. So 10 a.m. I was really anticipating doing this under 3 minutes, but this is definitely not going to be a short. All right, so 10 o'clock. I'm not going to call out the temperatures. You can see them on the map here. 11, noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boy, does that cold front just work its way through. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m. We're all at freezing or below. Do we have wind gusts? Let's look at wind gusts. I goofed that up, didn't I? Alright, so Saturday, not worried about Saturday, Sunday. Look at that. Saturday, we've got winds blowing out of the south overnight. I mean, look at some of these wind gusts. That's 55 miles per hour. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9, 10, 11. You can definitely see where the cold front is. See the winds blowing to the front and then the winds blowing to the front on the backside? Right here's your cold front, which means all the winds going together, going up into the storm, creating hail and updrafts and all that fun stuff. Noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5. So it's going to be a very windy day just in general. And that morning, look at that stuff. That's crazy. That's 58 miles per hour. That's almost 60 miles per hour. And there's no rain or anything going on at this time. It's just we're setting everything up. So we'll probably have some wind advisories come out before the storm. We'll probably see some thunderstorm watches, maybe a tornado watch. We'll see. And then maybe some winter weather advisories on the backside of this. Crazy. All right, what everybody's been waiting on. Here's the snow map. I have to take this with a grain of salt, guys. It's got Joplin 3.5 inches. I mean, Southwest Missouri 3.5 inches. Almost 3 inches for southeastern Kansas and for northeastern Oklahoma. Do we have? Here's ice. There's no ice. Yay for that. And I did 10 to 1, which sounds about right, because we're not looking at stupid crazy cold. We're just looking at transitional cold. So 10 inches of snow per 1 inch of rain, about right. So 3 inches of snow, we're looking at 0.75 of an inch of snow. No, not even that. 0.25. Let's see what rain amount. That's snow precip totals. Half inch. So a light amount of rain, but that's understandable with a cold front scenario. I mean, you don't usually get a lot of rain with those. You get destructive wind, you get hail, you get tornadoes. So, and it's fast moving. So that makes sense. All right, that's enough me blobbing around tonight. I'll have updates tomorrow morning with all the latest. I think the first 48-hour run of the HRRR tomorrow morning will cover it. So we'll compare HRRR and the NAM and see what we can forecast out of it. All right, have a good night. I'll talk to everybody tomorrow.